Did I speak? I didn't speak.
How may I help you?
Hello there. I am a liaison from the Knights of Seros, sent to assist in the assault on the capital. I came here to attend the final planning meeting, and I must say, we Knights have a good deal to learn from the thorough way Hubert manages intelligence, giving only what information is necessary at any given time. It sounds simple enough, but often proves quite difficult in practice. And though few of us understand the full situation, there still has been no major confusion. Regardless, we intend to cooperate fully with both Lady Edelgard and the Imperial Army. Man, Edelgard marching on the Empire with the Church. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Do you think it's a good thing that I came along? I mean, it's true that we want as many good fighters as we can get, but when it comes to the actual plans, I'm completely in the dark.
Hey!
Well, not much to do about it now. We'll definitely be counting on you if it comes to a fight. Well, we're always glad to have more warm bodies. I do not wish to be speaking out of turn, but Lady Edelgard is surely having many enemies.
My word is a bond.
When we arrive in Enbar, I will be fighting to my utmost. I fight not just for the Empire, but for Bridget as well. They have fates that are intertwining. I don't know exactly what's going on here, but they hired me to do a job, and that's what I'm gonna do. Especially if everyone is relying on me. Your being here is reassuring. Now let us be fighting together and bringing about victory.
Well...
I can't put my finger on why, but I have a very strange feeling about all this. Maybe it's because I wasn't expecting to return to the capital this year. Isn't the group we're going with a little unusual too? Ferdy, Caspar, Lynn, and Byrne won't be joining us. Is it because they're the people who have family in the kind of current power structure that Edelgard is perhaps going to be undermining here? I'm surprised that most of the children of the 6th grade noble family stayed back at Garrick Mach. Oh, but of course Hubie had to tag along. Anyway, it really makes you wonder who exactly will be fighting. Well, I would take us against those people any day.
Hey!
So, I heard you really know your way about a fight, but come on, that can't be true. I mean, you got those 2 scrawny little stick arms, you're barely taller than a child, and you've got a baby face without a single scar. That is a brutal teardown.
You sure?
The only thing scars prove is that you're too slow to get out of the way, and I do not have stick arms.
Right.
Well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Just stay behind me, babyface. I'll keep you safe. You flirting with me? Ish.
You should hear this.
She didn't call on Ferdinand or Linthart, yet she summoned a fringe noble such as myself. What could Lady Edelgard be thinking? Still, it's a great honor. And it could make for a fine opportunity to increase my family's standing with Lady Edelgard. Yes. Yaritza. Professor, how are you doing? How do I do a voice similar to his? I have a contract, that's the only reason I'm here. Contract with whom?
So basically...
So is this contract separate from your work at the academy? Yes. Alright, I better get some rest before the fighting kicks off. Alright, Edelgard. I hope you know what you're doing. Thank you for speaking with everyone.
What do you think?
It's grown quite late. You should rest up for tomorrow. Indeed.
What? Solon's been unmasked?
Yes, my lord. Rooted right out of the monastery.
I mean, he really only had himself to blame.
First Kranya's debacle and now this. What in the world is going on?
You're getting outplayed, sir.
I know not, my lord. What are we to do?
Keep our composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed.
Okay.
Tell him to remain prudent. If he must go into hiding, so be it.
At once, my lord.
Yes?
Lord Regent, I have urgent tidings to report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord, but we just learned the Knights of Seros march on Enbar. Their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive by morning. We've been turning ourselves upside down to make ready.
The Knights of Seros? No. Do you think?
There's only one person who could be behind it. How dare she bare her fangs at us? They may already be within the palace walls.
Perhaps.
Mobilize the guards and search. If anyone so much as looks at you askance, kill them on the spot.
That is quite the order, sir. Quite the order.
Yes, my lord.
Her Highness has given the signal, Valdemar.
Ah, burglaries.
Already? I had thought they were still negotiating. Things are moving rather quickly.
The situation must have changed. Our children are still at Garrick Mach, after all.
Ah.
I admire how strong she's become. I just wish we'd had more time to appraise her competence.
Well, if she's caught us with our breeches down, imagine how they feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards' faces. Oh, I'm going to enjoy every second of this.
As if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest. Which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at odds.
Fair.
These are your instructions. I imagine they may not come as a surprise to many of you. For some time now, Enbar Palace has been infested with the same darkness you saw in Tomas.
Okay.
They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control of the Empire. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out, seize the palace, and reclaim the Empire for our own.
Alright, full on coup. Let's do it!
You realize it's just us, right, 80? That sounds kind of impossible.
Come on, we are the best you can ask for.
Still, the Empire is having many soldiers. Perhaps you could be changing their minds?
Ah, pull like a little like Napoleon thing where like they send the soldiers like, we are here to arrest you, and then Edelgard's like, would you really arrest your emperor? And then next thing you know, you just own everything.
Those who can be won over will be. And the realization they are fighting the Imperial Princess ought to dull the others' blades. We have also secured the cooperation of several nobles inside the palace.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you. I suppose all that remains is to head inside and take care of business.
Let's go.
Just you watch. We'll take them all down and have the bards singing our names by nightfall.
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the mighty Empire. Life with you certainly isn't boring.
Indeed it's not. Well, really, it's more so life in the same vicinity as Edelgard.
We'll infiltrate the palace through the rear gate, then apprehend Lord Arundel and Duke Ire. From there, we'll secure the palace's strategic positions, eliminating all resistance we encounter along the way.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted. You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here. Let's not wait for them to find their bearings. Lead the way, Your Highness. Oh, and make sure to keep her safe, Hubert. You know every square inch of that place, after all.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own distractions.
These villains have had free run of my house for too long. Today, I take it all back.
Let's go. Defeat Duke Ire and Lord Arundel. Okay. Sensible enough. We cannot be defeated. Unit positioning. Before starting a battle, you can adjust which units to be deployed. Units placed within the dark blue grid will be available to control and given orders to. Units placed in the light blue grid will only be available to give orders to. Okay. Highlight a unit to their advantage against the enemies that will appear on the battlefield. You can check by weapon type and extra effectiveness. Choose units that will have an advantage against the enemies you will be facing. Okay. I guess Ches is always going to be playable. Yeah, I think well, okay. I guess 3 of these guys are magic units. I was gonna say I'd be fine with not having one, however, they're all magic units, as it turns out, so I actually kind of like this. We got Petra, Edelgard, and Ches to actually fight, and then we got Monica, who can also be there. Sounds good to me. That being said, though, I can't. What if I want a different sword? Do we have any? Because like we got the Venom Edge. Surely I could use that. Sword that inflicts foes with a biting poison. There you go. I have a Venom Edge. Hooray! Okay. This all looks good to me. The Convoy Menu is where you prepare for battle. Here you can equip weapons, equip combat arts and magic, change abilities, change classes. Changing classes will change the weapons you can equip, as well as your actions during battle. Okay. Let's do it!
It was easy enough slipping in the back. The knight's unexpected visit must have thrown the court into disarray.
Agreed.
In that case, we'd best find and apprehend Duke Ire and Lord Arundel before they grow wise to our scheme.
Indeed. Oh, already level up. Nice.
Gotta keep aiming higher. We'll enter through the back way.
Okay, got to get to the throne room. Let's get some orders going. Okay. So, Hubert.
Let us go to work.
I guess ultimately we're all going to go there once we've gotten this area secured. We'll just worry about that when the time comes.
But we must hurry.
The guards along the way are in Duke Ire's employ, so deal with them as you must.
When poisoned, you will take damage over a set period of time. What? Am I poisoned? Who poisoned me?
You got my back?
Leave it to me.
Wait a minute. What did it... Okay. I think I'm realizing some things about the game, but we're cool. So like if I were to switch with, say, Petra here, right, and decide, hey Petra, can you... Okay. Where's Hubert? Hubert! You're with me now. There you go. And that does mean we only have like 3 people to send places, but hopefully that's fine. Give me someone with an actual weapon, please. Let's go with Petra. I guess we'll just do an all... Okay. So we got it.
I will gladly handle
Here,
this.
you go for that guy. Petra. Go for that guy.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Not a problem.
Shez, you're going for...
Not a problem.
That's... Okay. Oh, I like her dodge ability. Wind magic attacks will inflict wind-torn status on enemies. Wind-torn units will suffer heavy damage after being launched into the air. Okay. Neat. Okay. Good work, Petra.
Stronghold will fall.
Yeah, then we're just taking the throne room right off the bat. I like it.
Duke Ire.
What in the... No! Seal the gate now!
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Well, this complicates things. We'll have to cut around through the gardens.
And we'll go through the gardens. Got you.
Send soldiers to the gardens.
We'll take this area first. Here, I bet Edelgard would be...
The man is so desperate he doesn't realize he's already lost. So let us break through and prove it.
Right, okay. Physical attacks and magic attacks. There are two basic types of attacks, physical and magic, yep. And then armor knights have high defense, low resistance. Yeah.
Very well.
That's how it works in the game. There we go. Okay, Edelgard's built for dealing with these guys. Ah, Hubert's leveled up. Good
Any
job.
experience is worth having.
Okay, who we got? Oh. And any others? Got a soldier over there? Understood. Alright, that is this stronghold taken. Good work, crew. Alright, everyone. Around the gardens we go. Okay, we gotta go there first.
The Sky Spirit watches over me. I will gladly handle this. I will gladly handle this.
Monica, if you could take
Orders
that guy out,
received.
that would be great.
Here I go. No
I mean,
mistakes.
I guess I'm controlling Edelgard at the moment, so we'll just have her go. Die already. Okay. We do have some units here that we might want to deal with.
Anything for Lady. The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
There we go.
Aiden,
Okay, Monica.
No offense, but what's to stop him from running away?
Oh, I already solved that particular problem.
Get him! Good job, Monica.
My turn.
There we go. Not an issue. Alright, the garden has been seized. Well done, Petra. Here, deal with the base captain first. Man, Petra is really good. Okay, team. All defensive, except we will send... What are you? X. So we'll come back to X with Edelgard.
No mistakes. They must learn who they're. The time is coming.
Lightning magic attacks may inflict the shock status on enemies. Cool.
Ministers, show the Duke your true allegiance lies with the Empire.
Leopold von Berglis.
Apologies, Ludwig, but if you want to leave, it'll have to be through me.
Waldemar von
And if you want back in,
Herving.
you must go through me. Although I must seem like nothing in comparison to that bear at the front gates.
Alright, thank you, you two.
Wait, so those are the nobles you won over? Where did you find the time to orchestrate that?
Nice.
Duke Ire pinned down. Let us clip his wings for good.
I'm bringing it down. Watch this.
Oh, hi. Oh yeah, awakening gauges. Oh. Where are we? So Edelgard is currently there. Okay. Here, let's actually get a swap. There we go. Ah, nice work, Edelgard.
I must get stronger.
What the heck am I doing over there? Alright, everyone. Let's see. Petra,
Begin.
if you could please get this guy.
The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Monica,
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
that guy. Well, yeah. And Chez, go. Oh, let's get Edelgard here. Yeah, too bad. Sorry about that. I'd have taken that. In we go. Ah, Ludwig.
You're still outnumbered, and this isn't done until I say it is.
If you say so. Oh, wait.
It's finished, Prime Minister. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully.
Yes.
Use the fire orbs. My turn. I don't care if you bring the palace down around us. Just do it.
Let's just talk about fire orbs. That doesn't seem good. So that's what they look up first.
We should probably do something about that.
Don't worry. We don't. Just some fire orbs. You never had to deal with fire orbs before? Okay. Man, this is going very well.
Big Von won't be broken by the likes of you.
Oh yeah, really? Good luck with that.
How can you speak? I have riches, power. I am as great as a man can be.
Well, it's too bad. Sorry about to rain on your parade.
Well done, everyone. That just leaves Lord Arundel.
Yes,
Is it my
he
turn?
is the one we need to worry about. Keep moving and remain alert.
Duke Ayer's been captured already. The wretch didn't even have the grace to buy me some time. Well, I've little interest in facing Burma. So it's time for me to deploy my wild card.
What have we here? Ah, mysterious mages. 3 of them. Perfect. Okay. I guess they're all mechanically identical.
Begin.
Okay. Hold on.
Here I go.
Here, Edelgard, can
No
we
mistakes.
capture this first? Oops. Petra, you could go down and kill that guy. That'd
Sky
be
Spirit
great.
watches over me.
And we'll be Monica.
Dark magic.
I'm ready.
Find the casters and strike them down so we might dispel this sorcery.
Come, Voldemort. You and I can split up and sweep the palace.
A fine idea, Leopold.
Okay.
Let us make clear to these fell warlocks that they are most unwelcome in this place.
Alright, Monica, you got this.
I'm afraid to consider how we'd stand without those two on our side. I'm bringing it down.
Alright, good job, Edelgard. Ah, Berkeley's! My man! Thanks for accompanying me.
Let us go.
Thanks, Huberts. Good job, Monica. Oh, man, where do these soldiers keep coming from? Okay. Another fighter. Oh, hi. Would you like to die? Today seems like a fine day to die. Good job, Petra.
We must eliminate.
Alright, Petra, now that you've done that,
Begin.
yeah, why not defeat that guy while you're at it?
These
are definitely the same people who kidnapped me.
Oh, good job, Yuritsa. I forgot you were here, but good work.
There. That should stop those fire orbs from, well, firing.
Take my light magic, you evil dude. Good work. Okay, what do we still have left? I guess I'll be Edelgard and go deal with that last thing. Monica, could you do something about that? Thanks.
People are all magic and no muscle. I'll snap you like twigs.
You know, it may benefit us to learn more about this dark magic.
I got this. Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently.
Sheesh. How many of you are there? Okay, off we go. Wait, hold on, how do we get there? Oh, we gotta go like all the way around. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's go. At least it's relatively peaceful in these areas we've cleared. Oh, good job, Petra. I should give you some orders, shouldn't I?
Begin.
Alright, Petra, come join us. You could fight some dudes. Yeah, that looks more your speed. Where are we? There we go, okay. To the door. Ooh, let me get that first. Thank you. Good work, Monica. Let's get you working elsewhere.
I will gladly handle this.
You could do, how did you work on that? Seize some territory for us. Thank you, Edelgard.
I'll take over.
Oh, you thought you had me there, didn't you? No one ever has Edelgard, though.
Let us bring this strong.
It's never the person I'm expecting to level up that levels up.
Down efficiently.
Alright, hey Monica, how are you doing? Onwards! Oh, out of the way. How dare you hit Edelgard? Excuse me. Thank you. Alrighty. There you are, mage. Hello.
My turn.
Burgleys are doing a wonderful job. We thank you for your service.
barrier should dissipate now.
Okay. Ally defensive. Let's go, guys.
Still didn't stop them. It seems they came prepared for any eventuality.
Quickly now! We need to reach Lord Arundel before he slips through our fingers.
Agreed.
Any who sided with Duke Ire or Lord Arundel and oppressed Her Highness will receive no quarter from us.
Hubert, you finally said something I like. Now let's go stamp them out.
Okay. Seize all the other strongholds? Okay. We'll actually, Petra. That's your job. Well, okay, you can't do it quite yet. Petra, go do something with that. Alright, Edelgard, do something about this fool. Nicely done. Oh, sheesh. So many people. Okay, in we go. Well, hello.
Wretched vermin.
That is no way to greet your niece.
I admire your tenacity. However, you clearly have no concept of how terrifying I can be.
We'll see. Alright, I think we may have done that in the wrong direction. Okay, that should make up for it.
Sorry. What?
No, you have to die. There we go.
I know when I am bested.
Oh, hello.
Not happening.
Well, that doesn't seem great.
We are the darkness itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
Well, he's not in the palace anymore, so...
He escaped.
Cowardly of him. But we can take comfort in our victory either way.
Yeah, I guess.
Now what?
Huh? Are you kidding me? When mercs celebrate a win, we slap our open palms together like that.
Yeah.
A commendable victory, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you, Hubert. Still, I don't much like how those rats managed to keep skittering away.
Indeed.
I imagine that guy's pretty close with Kranya and Tomas, since he shapeshifted and all. Yes. They're all part of a clandestine organization attempting to conquer Fodlan from the shadows. Those who slither in the dark.
Yes. Interesting of y'all to be dealing with them on the front end this time. Curious to see where this goes.
Huh. Never heard of them.
So, what is the plan now, Your Highness?
We make ready for my coronation. Hubert, gather everyone in the throne room.
Ah, so she is literally just usurping the current emperor. Oh, good for her.
At once, Your Highness.
Oh, this is wonderful! Your Highness is going to become Your Majesty!
Yes, but first I must speak with the Minister of Domestic Affairs, as well as the other counts. Also, I need you to go to the Knights of Seiros. I wasn't expecting all of you this soon. What are you doing here?
We demand an explanation.
Look, Ferdinand, it's not your fault that your father is kind of just a slimy, power-hungry jerk, but... I mean, What can we say?
You arrested my father, Edelgard. How could you do such a thing without discussing it with me first?
I do like this line. He doesn't have a problem necessarily that she arrested his father. It's that she arrested him without, talking about it with him first.
I'm probably not getting the finer points here. But you basically defeated both my father and Ferdinand's. Is that right?
Well...
I wasn't fighting your father, Caspar. He was aiding me, as was Count Hevering.
So, what about my father? Did you arrest him?
Was that excitement I heard in your voice, Bernadetta?
Unfortunately not.
Oh, okay.
Never change, Bernadetta. Never change.
Look, I'm sure you have your reasons for all of this, but maybe you should sit down and talk us all through it.
And I intend to. We'll reconvene later and clear everything up then. Monica, join me. We'll talk as we go.
Only A's? Lame. Ooh, an intermediate seal. Hooray.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Indeed.
I
Nice.
must regain what I've lost.
Monica can use the level up, that's for sure.
Hard work created this.
Any experience is worth having.
Oh man, so many levels up.
Growth is a part of life.
I forgot you were there, Dorothea. Ah, I see. The circles are people who are playable, the squares are people who were also there.
The future is ours to make, no matter the sacrifice.
I really should use my combat arts more often. Oh, Edelgard's already mastered her class.
Hey, new power. All right.
Who knew this power slept within?
When units' class level increases, they can gain new combat arts, magic, and abilities. These acquisitions can differ between units, even for those within the same class. Manage them from the Convoy Menu.
I'll surely put this to good use.
Learn the ability Trust. Okay.
I work to grow.
I imagine this will serve me well.
Oh, an Iron Sword +2. Nice.
And you say I have 2 years to complete these preparations.
Indeed.
In cooperation with Count Hevering, of course. You and Hubert can finalize the details later. As I won't be choosing a prime minister for some time, I realize this may result in extra work for you. However, that also means more latitude to do things as you see fit, so long as you ensure we're prepared for a 5-year war.
And why, pray tell, Edelgard, do we need to be prepared for a 5-year war, specifically? I mean, I guess it's just, good for ensuring the security of the realm, I'm sure. Certainly.
I will not rest until I discover a solution, Your Highness. So long as our military leaders don't tread on my toes, I shouldn't have too much difficulty.
For something this big, you better believe we'll have plenty of need for resources. Leave it to a narrow-minded quill carrier like you to call that treading on your toes.
In Her Majesty's name, I will decide what is and isn't appropriate regarding your needs. Also, anyone would seem narrow-minded when compared to a swollen-headed juggernaut such as yourself.
A juggernaut, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Okay.
I see someone allowed his sarcasm lessons to lapse.
Moving on. Lord Arundel's followers will doubtless attempt to interfere, so we'll need to keep a close eye on them. Once Count Varley joins us, we can discuss the matter I mentioned further.
It seems he's just arrived, Your Majesty.
Hello.
Apologies for my tardiness. Gregoire von Barley at the court service. My, but attendance seems light. Where is the Lord Regent and the rest of our noble six?
Duke Ire stands accused of treason and has been dismissed as Prime Minister. He currently awaits judgment in one of our finer dungeons. Lord Arundel is a fugitive from the same crime and will be taken in soon. Dead or alive, it makes no difference.
Well, this is a rather shocking turn of events.
Don't worry about it, Count Varley. Just go with the flow.
I had no idea Ludwig was capable of such things. Still, rest assured that I am nothing like him.
Indeed. And as for the others, Duke Gert was dispatched to Western Fodlan to conduct negotiations. And my father, the late Marquis Vestra, perished in the struggle to capture Duke Ire.
Ah. My condolences, Hubert.
Which makes me the new Marquis Vestra, and Minister of the Imperial Household.
Ah. You've nothing to fear, Count Varley. Her Majesty intends to bestow a great honor upon you.
Okay, what is it?
Majesty? Wait, you mean...
Count Varley, do not read the paper. Like, come on, man.
The title hasn't been formalized just yet, but as it stands, you should view it as a foregone conclusion. More importantly, Count Varley, there is a very important position I wish for you to fill.
Ooh, and what might that be?
I intend to rebuild the Southern Church, and who better to be the bishop than you, our Minister of Religious Affairs?
Curious.
I will make my case to the Archbishop personally.
Edelgard, are you perhaps maybe going for the good old-fashioned anti-pope play? You know, like back in the day when the kings of France were like, you know what? We've decided that the pope lives up here now. We have our own pope. Because if you are, I like where you're going with this.
Thankfully, Lord Arundel and his men are no longer around to obstruct such a move.
You would bestow such a position on me? Make no mistake, it is a great honor, but are you certain?
This guy is great anti-pope material, let me tell you.
Very. Now then, your first duty in the role will be to oversee my coronation. Do not fail me, Bishop. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you enjoying your stay at the palace?
Quite. Nice music, by the way.
More than I expected, though I do feel a bit out of place here.
Understandable. Everyone here either is a noble themselves or serves one. However, that will change. As Emperor, I plan to end discrimination based on social status.
Nice, nice. The meritocracy shall prevail. I like it, Edelgard.
Everyone will have a chance to rise to the top, whether they are born into the aristocracy or not.
No more nobles or commoners, huh? That does sound pretty great. I'll be impressed if you can actually pull it off.
Oh, I will. But at the moment, I have a proposition for you.
And what might that be?
Go on.
We've successfully expunged the Prime Minister and the rest of that puppet government.
Okay.
But a certain amount of unrest is unavoidable, which means I must remain here in the capital.
That makes sense. It would be difficult to finish your term in the Officer Academy. Well, just having to start your reign.
In other words, I can't go back to Garreg Mach and continue my studies.
What about the others?
Our noble families will be in disarray as we transition to my system and new heads of household take power. Of course, some, like Dorothea, are not as affected as the other students. But all of them have offered to stay and help rather than return to the monastery without us.
Okay. So basically we just entirely short-circuited the whole, like, being at the monastery, learning stuff portion of the storyline. Okay, I'm cool with it.
If you'd be willing to do the same, I'd like to offer you a top post in my new military.
Okay.
Now there's a tantalizing offer. It's not like you have any real obligation to the church. Plus, it sounds like quite the thrill.
I'm more of a hired sword than an officer.
Shiz, say yes to the woman.
Which is why you're perfect. Hubert wants to recruit mercenaries such as yourself and form a new unit.
Okay.
I can't put some noble in command of them. That would be ill-advised. But they would listen to a capable fighter such as you. You're Hubert's first and only choice.
Oh, I've already earned Hubert's respect. Why, thank you. I consider it a great endorsement.
I don't know if I really have the experience for it.
Say yes to the woman, Shiz.
But if you have that much faith in me, I won't let you down.
Having deposed Lord Arundel and Duke Ire, Edelgard quickly arranges for her coronation, her eyes now fixed firmly on the monumental task laid out before her. All the while, the kingdom of Fargus is thrown into unrest over the right of succession, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Almiran horde.
Huh. Well, then they should be easy pickings. Who am I kidding? We're a peaceful empire.
The troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders. Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
Prologue Finn. Okay. Oh. Scarlet Blaze.
Scarlet Blaze. The struggle commences. It is the end of 1181. 2 years have passed since the Officers' Academy closed its doors. Having ascended the throne of Adrestia, Edelgard has begun to enact sweeping change.
Oh, nice new portraits for
The
her.
Holy Kingdom of Fargus now calls Dimitri its king, while Claude reigns over the Leicester Alliance. All 3 house leaders have found their wings as rulers of a new generation. With the whole of Fodlan still reeling from these rapid changes, Edelgard decides the time has come to usher in a new era.
Okay.
People of Fodlan, the Empire will stand by no longer. Together, we rise against a church that has become steeped in deception and corruption.
Okay.
The church has used their doctrine to deny you power and reshape Fodlan as they see fit. They thrust upon you the illusion of nobility in order to oppress who they choose, and they helped create the kingdom and alliance as a pretext for war.
Yes, make the Empire great again. Let's go.
Finally, they teased you with the promise of salvation from pain they themselves inflicted, and did so in the name of their own profit. Well, I say no more. The Empire has severed herself from their hypocrisy by restoring the Southern Church and nurturing her people's well-being. And today, we purge the world of their evil forever. We will retake Garrigmach from the Central Church and stamp out any nobles who abet its depravity. By my title as Emperor Edelgard von Hresfeld of Adrestia, I hereby declare war against the false Church of Seros.
Well then.
The past 2 years have flown by in but the blink of an eye.
And while they felt short, they were certainly eventful. The Empire has come far since we removed Arundel from power. We reformed the government, remedied our diplomatic troubles, and bolstered our military.
Okay.
And most significantly, we gave strength to the Southern Church, creating the perfect wedge against the Church of Seros. A shame our bishop has become the target of relentless censure as a result. Why, the Central Church even targeted him for assassination.
I guess that's Just how the game's played.
Poor Count Varley. It could not have happened to a finer man.
Hubert, am I detecting just the slightest bit of sarcasm departing from your lips?
And then there's the matter of Lord Arundel. What are he and his minions up to now?
Slithering in the shadows of Fodlan, much as they have done for centuries. It will not be easy to drag such adept skulkers into the light.
Perhaps not. Then for now, let's remain focused on the formidable adversary ahead.
Did you call us here, Edelgard? It's good to see so many familiar faces.
Oh man, look at everyone all nice and grown up. Well, 2 years older.
I did, and thank you for coming. This may be the first time I've seen all of you in the same room since the Officers' Academy closed.
Likely, yes. We have all been rather busy marching down the separate paths life laid out for us.
Or most of us have, anyway. Others, such as myself, managed to eschew work in favor of a more leisurely existence.
And that's something you're boasting about? Come on, man. Do you not see the momentous times churning around you? Jump in and be involved. Linhart, sheesh.
Hey! I was working hard at staying in my room, but still.
Did we really have to levy the neats?
Father's been dreadfully busy, so he's never home. Which has been pretty nice, actually. I was returning home to Bridget. I finished my task, and now I have been returned here.
Well enough. Now, as you know, the Empire will launch its attack on Garreg Mach in the coming days. Emperor Edelgard will lead the invasion personally, and wishes for those present to form the backbone of her army.
And as it has been some time since Adrestia had an army under the direct command of the Emperor, I fear we currently lack for officers.
Okay.
I trust each of you, and can think of no candidates better suited for the job. Will you do this for me?
Of course, yeah.
So you've got other plans for my father's army, I take it? Well then count me in. I'm ready to go whenever.
I would have been happy with a life serving you here in the capital. But if war is coming, I want to see it through myself. I'll go wherever you go, Your Majesty.
I'm always ready. Plus, it's good to know I haven't been training this hard for nothing.
I've high hopes for you, and trust you will prove the wisdom of my decision.
Wait a minute, isn't my new design just the same design I had before I was a student? Man. Getting the short end of the stick here.
Just you wait. I'm gonna hurtle clean over those high hopes and show you what I can really do. Be certain to save some of your hopes for me, because I most assuredly have what it takes to succeed. And with that, new Empire Army, move out!
Who put you in charge?
Ferdinand, kindly leave the commanding and naming to me.
Yeah, New Empire Army doesn't really have the greatest ring to it. The Great Bridge of Murden Outskirts. Oh man, what a nice little place we have here. Your tent is rather nice, isn't it? I suppose it pays to be a commander. You said it. Things are totally different here compared to all the small-time outfits I used to run with. Now I've got my own space where I can kick back and keep all my stuff in order. This probably means they expect a lot from you. More than your title implies, I would imagine. In your personal quarters, located in the upper left of the base camp minimap, press A near the desk to change appearances and view documents. I get documents now? Sweet.
That reminds me.
Yeesh, this camp is something else. Did you see how many merchants we've got?
How tiresome.
Are you finished sightseeing yet? I believe I heard your employer calling for you. Base camp is where you'll prepare for battle. You can interact with your allies and make use of all kinds of facilities. Oh, Manuela is now playable. Cool. Yaritza, oh man. I have to say, I didn't hate your mask, but you really shouldn't wear it, honestly. Like, he looks kind of handsome without the mask, I must say. I've got to just objectively speak. Ferdinand has rejoined. Bernadetta, Caspar, Lindhart, and some units have gained new equipment. The records hall has been unlocked in the extras menu on the title screen. Alrighty, man. It feels like we're actually, like getting into the game now. I guess we're probably about near the end of the prologue. Which, unfortunately, is where we're going to have to end this weekend series. We're already probably recorded a bit longer than I had anticipated. But, yeah, bit of a slow burn of a game, which I appreciate. Means there's lots of game to be played. I have definitely been enjoying my time with it thus far. And if you've been enjoying my content here of watching me play it, please show your support in the comments. I think I am actually in particular looking for new series to fill out the weekday slots. I think Pokemon is probably supposed to be ending soon, or maybe have recently ended by the time this goes up. So I would not be opposed to slotting this in here if you guys, of course, want to see it. So if you do, again, please show your support, likes, comments, share the videos. But until next time, guys, I have been CMeeCraft, and I will catch you in the next video, whether more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes or something else. Goodbye.